Welcome dear students to lecture 9 of module 2 block diagrams and signal flow graphs. So you have to find the transfer function for the signal flow graph shown in figure using Mason's gain formula. So first step is identifying the forward paths and writing its gain. So forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4 and G8. One forward path. One more G1, G5, G6, G7, G8. I cannot take this as forward path. G1, G2, G3 minus S3 and again come back to G3 and G4 and G8. So same node you cannot come twice, then it won't be a forward path. So two forward paths only. Loop case G6 minus H6, G3 minus S3. So two loops we have, two forward paths, two loops. So let us write the forward path gains and the loop gains here. So we have G1, G5, G6, G7, G8. And P2, second forward path, we have G1, G2, G3, G4 and G8. Next, let us see the loop gains. We have L1 is equal to, we have already seen, it is minus G3 H3 and L2 is equal to minus G6 H6. So here now see, let me write delta over here. Delta will be yeah, before this non-touching loops. What are the two non-touching loops? L1, L2. Because see G6 H6 and G3 H3 minus they don't have any nodes in common. So these are non-touching as well. So G3 H3 into G6 H6. This is two non-touching loops. So this also we have written. Next I will write delta over here. So delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L1 L2. Okay. What is delta 1? Delta 1 is the value of delta or these value of delta in which these loops, these loops will remain which are not touching the forward path P1. So now in this case, let us consider the first forward path, that is G1, G5, G6, G7, G8. See this loop minus G3, H3. It is not touching G1, G5, G6, G7, G8 or it does not have any node in common. So you will have this L1 will remain for this forward path G1, G5, G6, G8. So delta 1 will be 1 minus L1. L1, L2 is not possible because L2 is touching. When I consider path 2, G1, G2, G3, G4, G8, see this G6, H6, it does not touch this forward path P2. So, in this equation of delta, this L2 will remain. Therefore, it is 1 minus L2. All the other loop values will become 0. Okay, that is how you need to find delta 1 and delta 2. So delta 1, let us write delta 1 is equal to 1 minus L1, which is equal to 1 minus of minus. So plus G3 H3 and delta 2, it is 1 minus L2. It is 1 plus G6 H6. So what is Mason's gain formula? C of S by R of S. It is equal to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 whole divided by delta. So here I can write this as P1 we know it is G1, G5, G6, G7, G8 and delta 1 is 1 plus G3 H3 plus numerator only, this is P2 G1, G2, G3, G4, G8 into 1 plus G6 H6. This is delta 2 whole divided by now delta 1 plus G6 H6 plus G3H3 plus G3H3 into G6H6. This is the final answer for the transfer function. So here also the question is the same. You have to find the transfer function using Mason's gain formula. This is a very simple problem, right? You can see forward path G1, G2, G3, G4. There is no other forward path. Then loop gains. One is G4 into minus 1, G3, G4 into minus 1, G2, G3, G4 into minus 1, and this one more loop minus 1. So you have total of 4 loops. And non-touching also you can identify. See this minus 1 self loop. It is not touching G4 minus 1 because they don't have any node in common, and this minus 1 is not touching G3, G4 minus 1. Okay, but it is touching this G2, G3, G4 minus 1 because this node is common. So we can write all these values now. Okay, so first what are we supposed to write? First we are supposed to write the forward paths. So forward path gain. So that we have only one. P1 is equal to G1, G2, G3, G4. Next, loop gains. Simple for loops, straightforward, no confusion at all. So minus G4 L2 minus G3 G4 L3. We have minus G2 G3 G4 and L4. It is minus 1. Two non-touching loops. L1 L4. So it is G4. L2 L4. It is G3 G4. So now let us write the Mason's gain formula. So we have to identify delta 1 we need to write. Okay. So delta 1 is delta value. Delta value will have L1, L2, L3, L4. So we have to see which loop is not touching. This forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4. So all these nodes have all the loops common. So all the nodes are touching all these loops. So delta 1 will be equal to 1 only. So let us write the Mason's gain formula. So C of S by R of S equal to P1 delta 1 divided by delta. So delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L1 L4 plus L2 L4. I will substitute it in the end. Okay, delta 1, as we have seen, all these loops are touching the forward path P1. So delta 1 is equal to 1. Now let me just substitute all the values. C of S by R of S equal to, numerator has the forward path P1, G1, G2, G3, G4. Then denominator has all the loop values. It is 1 plus G4 plus negative, no, it become positive here. G3, G4 plus G2, G3, G4 plus 1 plus two non-touching G4 plus G3, G4. I can further simplify this. G1, G2, G3, G4 whole divided by 2 plus 2G4 plus 2G3, G4 plus G2, G3, G4. This is the final answer. So first let us identify all the forward paths and the loops, then we will list it out. Okay. So first forward path. First one thing is very simple. So direct from R of S to C of S, the straight line. So G1, G2, G3, G4. This is one. One more. See G1, G6 and G4. One more. G1, G2, G7. So these are the three forward paths what we have. Next the loops. So one is this G4 H1. One more G2 G3 G4 minus H2. This is one more. Next, see here G6 G4 and minus H2. See, starting and ending same point. Then G2 and we have G7 and minus H2. This is one. So we have 4 loops and come to this point again, G2 again. Back. Alright, or starting from here, no, we start this. So we have 3 forward paths and 4 loops. And non-touching, which is non-touching. See here, G2, G7 and minus H2. And this G4 and minus H1. See, they don't have any node in common. No, see here, G2, G7 and minus H2. And here G4 minus H4, no node in common. So they are 2 non-touching loops. So let us write it down first. So forward path gains. So P1, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5. P2 is equal to G1, G6, G4, G5. P3 is equal to G1, G2, G7. So these are the 3 forward paths. Then loop gains. L1 is equal to minus G4 H1. L2 is equal to minus G2, G3, G4, G5, H2. L3 is equal to minus G6, G4, G5, H2. That minus I have written in the beginning only. So that's why I am not writing it once again over here. Okay. I have written no. Then L4 is equal to minus G2, G7, H2. This is the non-touching loop. So 2 non-touching loop that we have already identified. So 2 non-touching loop. L1, L4. So just writing the product, minus minus it will become plus G4H1, G2, G7H2. So delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L1, L4. Now what is delta 1? We have 3 forward paths. Delta 1. Let us identify that. What is delta 1, delta 2 and delta 3. Okay. So delta 1 is this G1, G2, G3, G4. So all the loops are touching this forward path. Hence delta 1 will be 1 because all these loops will become 0. Forward path 2, that is G1, G6, G4. Again for this also see here all the loops are touching this path as well. So it will also become, all the loops will become 0. Third forward path G1, G2, G7. Check out here. See this G4H1, this loop, that is L1. This is not touching this forward path P3. Hence this will remain in the delta equation, whereas all the other loops will become 0. So let us write it now. So delta 1 equal to delta 2 will be equal to 1, and delta 3 is equal to 1 minus L1, which is equal to 1 minus, what is L1? G4H1. G4H1. It is minus of minus, so it will become plus here. So it will be 1 plus G4H1. So C of S by R of S will be equal to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 plus P3 delta 3 whole divided by delta. Next is only the substitution. So let us substitute and write the final answer. So C of S by R of S equal to, we have in the numerator we have all the forward path. So we'll just write it down. So here we have G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 plus G1, G6, G4, G5 plus G1, G2, G7. Here we have delta 3. 1 minus, it is 1 plus G4H1. So this is 1 plus G4H1 whole divided by, now we have the delta value. So 1 plus G4H1 plus G2, G3, G4, G5H2 plus G6, G4, G5H2 plus G2, G7H2 plus, this is a non-touching loop, G4H1, G7, G2H. So this is the final answer. So here block diagram is given. So first step is writing the signal flow graph. So let me name the nodes. So this summation point 1, here is one more 2, and here is one more 3, and this is one more 4, and see here also we have some takeoff points of 5 and 6. So wherever it is, no, I'll write it the same way. I will write the nodes there. I will not get it to the straight path and connect. No, as it is, I will connect, and it will be easier for us to identify the forward paths and the loops. Okay. So let me just write down the nodes here. So wherever it is, so this is R of S. Then we have node 1. Then we have node 2. Then we have 3. Then 4 and C of S. And here we have node 5 and node 6. Let it be their limits. So R 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is C of S. This is 5 and this is 6. It is easier for us to do it like this, okay, rather than again redrawing and putting it somewhere else. So 1 to 2 we have the loop gain G1. 2 to 3 we have the gain G2, not loop gain, sorry, forward path gain, it is G1. Then 3 to 4 we have G3. Now let us connect the other things. So from 5 to 1 we have one connection here, okay, it's a feedback with minus H3. 5 to 6, so here also we have H2, and between 4 to 6 we have H1. Then 5 to 3 we have a connection this way, so that is minus 1, and 2 to 6 we have a connection again, that is also minus 1. So as it is the same as a block diagram, we have just removed all those blocks and summation points and replaced with the nodes and drawn it. So now let us identify the forward paths and the loops. So one forward path, see, straight forward path from R to C, G1, G2, G3. This is one forward path. Then we don't have any other forward paths. Now let us see if we have any loops now. How many loops are there? We will check. So here C1 is this G1, G2, G3, H1, H2, H3. This is one loop. Then next one more loop we will try to find out now. It is here, see, G2, G3, H1 and minus 1. This is one. One more will be, see here, G3, H1, H2 minus 1. This is one more loop. Is it clear now? What are the loops now here? Okay, one is this one. See G1, G2, G3, H1, H2, H3 minus H3. One more is G2, G3, H1 minus 1. One more is G3, H1, H2 minus 1. So these are the three loops we have. So let us write it down first. And do we have a non-touching? No, because all the nodes are common between them. So no non-touching loops. So let us write the forward paths first. So forward path gain. So here there is only one forward path. P1 is equal to G1, G2, G3. Next is loop gain. So L1 is equal to minus G1, G2, G3, H1, H2, H3. L2 is equal to minus G2, G3, H1. L3 is equal to minus G3, H1, H2. So these are the three loops we have. No non-touching loops. So next, let us write the which one? Yeah, all Mason's gain formula. Then we'll substitute. Okay. So here C of S by R of S. Only one forward path. So P1 delta 1 whole divided by delta. So what is delta? 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3. What is delta 1? It is a now loop. It we have to. It is a value of delta where these loops we have to see which loops are not touching that particular forward path. So here all the loops are touching the forward path P1. Therefore, all these loops values become 0. So P1 delta 1 will get as 1. So let us substitute now. C of S by R of S will be equal to what is P1? P1 is G1, G2, G3 whole divided by 1 plus G1, G2, G3, H1, H2, H3 plus L2, G2, G3, H1 plus G3, H1, H2. Okay, so it's very simple. First, you have to write the forward path, then you have to write the loop gains, then you have to see if they have touching or not, whether you have non-touching loops. Then after that, you have to find delta, then record delta 1, then it is just substituting in the given formula. That's all you have to do. So one more simple straightforward problem. So forward path gains are G1, G2, G3, G4. Then loops, very simple here, right? Into G4 minus H4, G3, G4 minus H3, G2, G3, G4 minus H2, G1, G2, G3, G4 minus H2. That's all. Nothing complicated at all. It's very straightforward, direct form. And there are no non-touching loops because each loop will have a node common between them. So no non-touching. And forward path is only this one, G1, G2, G3, G4. All the loops are touching that forward path. So it's simple one. So let me just directly write the forward path gains here. So forward path gain. So P1 is equal to G1, G2, G3, G4. Loop gains. L1 is equal to minus G1, G2, G3, G4, H1. L2 is equal to minus G2, G3, G4, H2. L3 is equal to minus G3, G4, H3. And L4 is equal to minus G4, H4. So these are the four loops. Let us write the Mason's gain formula. C of S by R of S equal to P1 delta 1 divided by delta, where delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4. So here delta 1, as you have seen, all the forward all the loops are touching the forward path, therefore all these loop values will become 0 and delta 1 will be 1. So now substituting C of s by R of s equal to P1 is G1, G2, G3, G4 whole divided by 1 plus G1, G2, G3, G4 H1 plus G2, G3, G4 H2 plus G3, G4 H3 plus G4 H4. This is the final answer.